I fired an employee for being a danger on the job, and he came after me with a federal fraud report and a wrongful termination suit, and lost both. I managed a small department under a department head who reported straight to the mayor. My crew was 5 to 10 people, mostly part-time, rotating every couple of years. I treated every one of them like an investment. I paid for their certifications, padded their resumes, and wrote them references that actually meant something. Derek joined as one of those rotating part-timers. For the first 6 months, he was fine. Then he decided he was the best employee the department had ever produced. He couldn't do basic math reliably, his grammar in reports was rough, and he struggled badly with adults who didn't immediately defer to him. Every project he touched needed a safety net under it. That year, we were in phase 3 of a 3-phase federal bridge grant. 21 pedestrian bridges across drainage ditches and waterways, replaced in batches of 7. The first 2 phases had gone clean. Phase 3 was supposed to be the easy one. I put Derek in charge of coordinating volunteer labor hours against the match requirement. Show up, log the volunteers, stay in fact. That's it. He fought me on it constantly. The grant existed to protect water quality. Derek wanted to redirect materials toward recreational add-ons. Benches, signage, anything more visible than culvert work. I have a folder of emails and texts where I corrected him in writing every single time he drifted off spec. Every dollar we spent ran through a grant project code that the accounting department logged automatically. Every volunteer hour was signed and dated on a paper log. None of it was loose. By fall, Derek was burned out on being told no and started demanding a promotion. He didn't meet the state qualifications for the next tier, not even close, and he hadn't done the work to get there, despite me handing him the path twice. When I didn't move, his performance got worse. Eventually, he got careless in a way that put people on a job site at risk. That was the line. I called him in and gave him a choice: resign and stay eligible for rehire elsewhere in the city, or get fired and be blacklisted outright. He said, almost laughing, "You're not actually going to fire me." I fired him. He looked like the floor had opened up. Derek's father's a well-known attorney in town, and I'd already pulled Derek's record out of simple due diligence months earlier. An assault charge knocked down to nothing, a DUI reduced to a traffic ticket, a possession charge that became an infraction, a pattern if you knew how to read one. His first move after termination was calling the federal agency that oversees our grant funding and reporting fraud. They opened an investigation, which meant pulling every record I had. I handed over a decade of files that were, without exaggeration, immaculate. When they sat Derek down to explain the fraud, his actual complaint was that he personally thought the bridge replacements were a lower priority than other projects, and the money should have gone elsewhere. That was it. That was the fraud. The funds had been spent exactly to spec, the spec he'd repeatedly tried to violate, and that I'd repeatedly stopped him from violating in writing.